everyone, so today I'm back with a planner update to share with you guys. So I'm going to show you some of the planners that I've been trying out since the beginning of late last year to current, and pretty much what helps me get to where I am with my planner system now. So I'm going to start off with the first planner that I was super hyped about, and I did like a whole unboxing of this one as well. And it's the Hobonichi Weeks. This isn't the Mega, although I did order the Mega, but I did give that away since I've already found my planner system. So this one, don't get me wrong, is definitely one of my faves, but I just felt like it was a little too structured for me to where I couldn't be as open as I would like to with a planner, and I think that was missing with my planner systems. I wanted something to where I was able to just make it pretty much my own, although you can make this your own. I guess you can say you're kind of limited, but anyways, so this one started the end of December, and I can't show you a lot of things in here because of course some things are personal, so I'll show you, I think I could show you March. So basically it does have a monthly view, weekly, and then a bunch of notes. So in the monthlies, basically I would just log in like birthdays, holidays, some of my bill payments and events and stuff like that. But honestly, I didn't really find myself going or looking back at my monthlies and what's it called, my weeklies. I just felt like I had to fill this out because it was there. But like, for example, in April, look how like blank that is. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So here I decided to pretty much log in like daily expenses, and obviously that didn't go so well. So that's it. And then I just stopped from there. And then of course this started back in the end of, the weekly started the end of, I think December or November. And I was able to move in right away. So I can't show you this side, but I'll show you this one. For example, there's not that many, or there's nothing personal here. But basically, this was my layout for a while. So it was basically all like my to-dos, errands, whatever it may be. And then this side, I would have my workouts. And then here, this would just be like where I would log in like my food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then I would have a section for to-dos and to-buys. And this was cool for me for the meantime. And then after I just kept repeating it, I felt like it was the same thing, and I kind of wanted to switch it up along the way. So I stopped using this in actually mid-January, because I can see here I stopped using stickers. Like I would cover up the numbers here, and I stopped here. And then I decided to try a monthly layout, and I've always loved the monthly planners, and this one is from Amazon, super inexpensive. You could also find this on Mochi Things too, and also the cover is from Amazon. I'll link everything for you guys if you're interested in these type of planners, but this is just strictly monthly, and this was just how I would use it, just basically my weeks. I love this concept, but the thing was like, it wasn't as practical for me because I couldn't bring it with me if I wanted to. It's not compact, you know, like this one is. You could easily carry this in your purse. So I stopped using that in the end of March, or like mid-March. And then I decided to go back into the Hobonichi week. So I kind of back planned. So let me show you guys how wasteful this was. So look at that. I just didn't even, like I planned to back plan here, but I was like, you know what, that's just too much work. So I actually moved back in mid-March, March 18th. And then this is where I would log in, like I mentioned earlier, all of my workouts and stuff. And then same thing, my food log, to-dos, to-buys. So it was basically the same thing all the time. This page here, I tried out another layout where I kind of reversed it to having my meals on this side, and then like random to-dos, but I don't know, I just didn't like how it looked like. And then this, I think, was the last time I used it, and this was the beginning of April. And again, I just reversed. Use the my meals, workouts, and then to-do lists and stuff like that, and my to-buy list. And don't get me wrong, this is, you know, an awesome planner. You could definitely make it your own, but the way I set it up, I just felt like I was like running out of space, if that makes any sense. And then of course, you know, I've already made like a bunch of collections in here, and I know it's kind of a waste too, but you know, whatever works for you, right? So yeah, it's definitely a waste. I'm kind of bummed about that, but there's only so much I can do. Can't really force myself into something that I'm not going to use. So after that, I went with a Erin Condren hardbound planner, and I don't know why, because my main focus was basically to just have like a place for me to write down like my to-dos, whatever it may be, and then a food log, like a fitness, you know, to have them like together. So then I was like, I don't even know why I ordered this, because this again isn't something that I could take around with me because it's so big. But you know, I started off with like adding stickers and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to make this part like a fitness, you know, before and afters. And then I went back to making the monthly into my whole planner system. And this was cool. It, you know, it definitely worked. But then when I wanted to log in my food, it didn't give me enough space again. So that didn't work out. Which is a bummer, because this is actually nice, but then again, if I wanted to take it around with me, I couldn't do that. So I stopped in February. So again, this is a waste. So yeah, you guys, this has definitely taught me like a lesson to just be more practical and more minimal, I guess you can say. So, but surprisingly, this is a small collection compared to how I used to try out planners in the past. So last but not least, my current system that I am super loving and content with, I actually moved into a pocket bullet journal. This is a Moleskine. A lot of you have asked which one this is. It's a pocket Moleskine in grid, but they call it square now. So yeah, and I've been loving it so much, you guys. I swear, it's just super awesome. I'm not going to do a full flip through of this yet, because I still want to add a few things in here, and once I have all that situated, I'll definitely do that for you guys. But I did a quick snippet of some of my pages in here on Instagram if you want to check that out. But yeah, so this, I'll show you guys a blank layout. So this is for week 20 and week 21. And I just love how I could make my own layouts weekly, just depending on like my weeks, on like how busy or non-busy they are. And I switch them up all the time. So that's one thing I really loved about it. And I dropped the whole fitness thing, like logging it in my planner system and stuff like that, because I use my phone now. Really quick, this is the app that I'm currently using. It's called iTrackBites. And that's basically what I've been using to just track down all of my food and workouts and stuff. And I've been loving it. So I don't feel like it's tedious to log it into my notebook or my planner, and then I would log it in here. So yeah, that's definitely been working. But other than that, this is basically how my layouts are, and I don't feel like as structured. Like this is 2 weeks, and then like the next page I could just make it into like a shopping list or any notes I have to take, like for whatever it may be. So it's just continuous. And since I do plan on a week on one page, I have plenty of space because I've actually counted out the weeks to make sure I have enough for 52 weeks. And honestly, after the week on one page, I have like over 100 plus sheets. And this one has, I think, 192 or 180. I don't know, I'll find out for sure, but it has plenty of pages, and yeah, it's super awesome. So if you're ever feeling intimidated about trying a bullet journal, I highly recommend it. At first I was super scared of like messing up and like just trying to think of different ways to you know, make it my own and stuff. And I know there's so many different types of videos, or like, you know, people decorating and drawing and all that stuff, and that's just not really my style when it comes to like bullet journaling. I just like to keep it basic too and straight to the point, to where I just like write down, plan. So yeah, so that's basically where I'm at with my planner system, and honestly I am super content with it. I love it so much. I do plan to make more plan with me videos. I know a lot of you have been asking for those, but as you can see with the previous planners that I've had in the past, there wasn't that many like decorations, or not decorations, but like layouts that I can come up with, because it's pretty much the same every week. So now that I'm in a bullet journal and have a little more freedom with like designing and stuff, I'll definitely bring those videos back. So yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful if you're in the same, or were in the same planner funk as I was. If you have any questions or anything like that about any planners that I've used in the past or my current one, always feel free to leave a comment. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.